What is up? The day after the tournament, so today is Sunday. I didn't video anything yesterday, and the main reason is that we had our meeting. Of course, it was dark, so I'm recording this on a phone, and it doesn't pick up very good in the dark. Two is everybody was there, but they're kind of scattered around talking to everybody, so I don't know. It's just hectic, I guess, in a way, because I was trying to make sure I had everything on the boat right. Being the first tournament and stuff, and so I thought, okay, when I get on the water, I'll do some recording. And of course, it was windy, a lot more wind than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I know they were calling for like 8 or 9 mile an hour, but I could have swore it was like 14, 15, sometimes 16 mile an hour during the main lake. So definitely wasn't going to be able to hear anything. I actually did some test videos to see if it would work, and man, you couldn't even hear nothing unless I yelled. And well, the good thing is that we ended up with 2 fish. And came in with 1.96 pounds and took 3rd place. First place I think was like 4 or 5 pounds, 4.86 or 5 pounds. First place also got big fish too. We had 11 boats turn out for the tournament, which is not too bad. We had a couple guys that were out of town and stuff. I don't know if they were at the Bassmaster Classic, or I know one guy was in Florida, but yeah. So it was a good turnout. Me and Mom had a good time. As you can tell, I got a little bit of sun, so I'm starting that, I guess you call coon eyes, fishing face. Had a couple issues with the boat. When we got those 2 fish, the back live well pump wasn't working, nor the front one. So then I got up here, messed with the switches, got the back one working, and the front one, for some reason, I put these new aerators in there, and it was pumping water out the bilge hole. And I was like, what the heck? So got some work to do. And then whenever we got to put the fish in the back live well, which is the smallest of the 2, the switch down here, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this switch right there is how I shut my live wells on and off. That switch won't close. So now I'm back here trying to see if there was something blocking it, but it looks like there's something actually in the housing. It's like a little round thing, which I'll show you guys here in a minute, but it's acting like there's something in there. So I got to take that apart, find out what's in there, get that going. The motor, everything else ran smooth. The tablet was awesome. I actually ended up moving it. Same spot, but just kind of put it in the center. It's out of the way of the hands. It's right there in your face, so I think it works even better. Because I don't use this depth finder here. This is the one of the stock ones. So that actually worked pretty good. Turned out awesome. I used the map quite a bit. And then left my 10-inch on side imaging, and then also side imaging and down imaging. So I would use that to go around these different points of interest and scan, and then look on the map and look at the contour lines and see, you know, if it was a steep or, you know, stable bluff or whatever, what was down there kind of, and we fished it. Like I said, I mean, 11 boats, I think 3 people weighed fish, 3 or 4 people. So I can't remember exactly because I was in and out. I had to leave the boat in the water with Mom so I could go get it back. So I had to walk up the hill. And I had to walk back down because the guy wasn't up there. And I walked back up the hill, got a bag, walked back down the hill, got the fish, walked back up the hill with the fish, weighed the fish, and then got the truck and got the boat. So, I don't know. It just was one of those days yesterday on the way home. One of the trailer pads came off going down the Western Kentucky Parkway, which I was able to pull over side road and pick it back up. But so I got to put that back on. I don't know why it came off. I guess maybe, I don't know. Yesterday was a fun day, and I'm glad we won. We won some money, kicked the first of the season off right, and then it started kind of going downhill. But, you know, that's why they call it fishing, and, you know, it comes with it. And I guess life can throw you lemons, and all you can do is make lemonade with it. So I wasn't in a good mood yesterday. I ain't going to lie, I'm sugarcoated. I was pretty pissed. But I think it was a part of being hungry, not being able to figure the fish out, and dealing with the issues that came across. I got a hook, drove a hook off in my hand. I don't know, man. It just was one of those things. The pole, man, this thing turned out amazing. I'm going to show you all that here in a minute too. That actually worked awesome. I'll kind of show you what I did there. But so this is a video after the tournament. Like I said, we took 3rd place, made a little bit of money. Our next tournament is at Taylorsville on the 13th or 14th of April. So we got a month, which I'm not kind of happy about, but I mean, it is what it is. I'd like to fish 2 a month, but I mean, I know, you know, what I might do is find me a couple filler clubs, some Friday nighters or something here locally, and go out there and fish those just to keep working on my game. You know what I mean? I got to keep grinding. So, but yeah, I'll show you some of the stuff. I'll show you the steps. Excuse me. Really proud of those. Corey did an awesome job on those. I mean, I told him what I wanted. Was it something to look kind of factory? And man, I mean, he hit it right on the nail on the head. I mean, I used them yesterday. Mom used them yesterday. I mean, it turned out amazing. So I'll show you that, and I'll show you what I got to do in the back, kind of. And then I guess that'll be the end of this video. And then my plan is possibly get on some water. We got Taylorsville, which I'm gonna start fishing as much as I can during the week. Start practicing some new stuff. Some of my weaknesses, I want to work on my game. So I got a couple lakes around here local that I'm gonna go out and just spend days just throwing stuff I'm not usually throwing and working on that. So, but yeah, so I'll show you this stuff real quick. So hang with me. So here's the steps. Like I said, man, he did an awesome job. As you can see, you got your step comes up, and then you get your handrail, kind of tapers off. I put this Velcro tape on here. I don't know how good y'all can see it. The light's not very good in the barn. The lights are trying to warm up, but put that on there. Then I actually added a couple pieces there because I noticed when Mom first got on these, she was putting her foot here and then getting on there. So I was like, well, I'll put some tape there. So yeah, you got two steps, step, and then the last step, like I told y'all before, was going to curve right into the boat, kind of the same angle. Works great. It's an easy way of getting out of the boat. I used it a lot yesterday, pulling rods and getting ready to go in the water. Ended up putting a new, what you call, like a bump bar or whatever. The other one was kind of rough. I'm actually wanting to get the other one. They got one, and y'all probably seen them, where you got the centerpiece, which is 3 inches, and then they got the two cones, but they're at an angle. So I don't know how many of y'all ever ran into it, but I've ran into it where I'm pulling the boat on there, and you got that small gap, and then the boat kind of gets in between that gap if you don't hit that just right. So this other one eliminates that, kind of cones it like a ramp. So I'm going to change that back to that. What else? I need to definitely get a new one of these. This thing's starting to act up a little bit. But yeah, other than that, I mean, that's the rail. It turned out awesome. I really appreciate all the hard work you put into that and getting it done so quick. Like I said, the fender pad fell off, and the pump issue. I'll show you here. So, got to figure this out. You know, of course, you got a bilge, aerator, and the light's not very good. There's no aerator there. I just changed these this year. These are all brand new. And I like these ones because these are the type that when the motor goes bad, you can just twist it out, pull it out, and it's easy. And then also beside that back there's a little black round thing, which you can't really see, but I don't know how the hell that battery got there. But that thing is what I got to take apart and clean because my live tank switch is not working. Other than that, I mean, I had a full tank of gas yesterday, and we're probably sitting on I don't know, a quarter or an eighth. So definitely did some running yesterday. Took off first thing in the morning, ran all the way up river to Wax, and I thought the water would be clear there, and it wasn't. So, but yeah, so like there's the mount. I actually had it on the side when y'all seen it last time. I put it in the center. It's out of the way of your hands, but it's also right here in your face. I noticed when I was going up the river, I kept having to look over and it took my eyes off, you know, the central focal point, so I didn't like that. So I actually figured out doing it that way by mistake. I just moved it so I could get down here and try to work on the switch, and so my side wouldn't be ripping that off. And I was like, damn, that thing goes all the way in, so I'm gonna leave it that way. I don't ever pay attention to my RPM gauge because I just use it. My Humminbird tells me that. So, yep. Other than that, the tournament was a success. Like I said, we top 3, so we're in the top 3 of the year right now, which is pretty cool. Hopefully we continue that trait. We keep grinding, keep working on my fishing abilities, I guess. Like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still having trouble with figuring stuff out. I mean, I think like any angler, even pros, you watch them, you know, I watch a lot of the guys on YouTube, and you can see that, you know, they go through that mindset of struggling to figure out what they need to do, bends off, you know, this is what they should be doing, and not getting any results and trying to figure it out. It always can be fine down to a tweak of a bait. I mean, sometimes it could be a black and blue jig, or it can be a black and purple jig. I mean, I don't know. That's why they call it fishing, not catching. But yeah, so short little video. I'm sorry I didn't get to record a tournament. I promise you that I will record some tournaments. That's my goal this year. Like I said, I am recording this on the iPhone. I apologize, but I'm not tech savvy enough to figure out the GoPro stuff and editing. And I've looked at some stuff, and I'm sure it's probably easy if I just put my mind to it. But I got a lot of other stuff going on right now, so This is the easy way for me to do these videos. Like I said, I know they're not the best quality, probably not the best sound, best lighting and all that, but it is what it is for right now. I'm dealing with what I got for right now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next tournament. It's going to be in April. So I don't know, March is just about over. Water temperature yesterday was in between 49 and 51 degrees. So next tournament, they might be up shallow. So it'd be nice to catch some of those big mamas before they drop them eggs though. But yeah, so I'm gonna be fishing Taylorsville here pretty soon and tearing that lake apart more than I did Nolin. I wasn't happy with how I prepared myself for this tournament. I've had it in my mind that I was gonna go and pre-fish a lot more, spend more time on that lake to kind of get a better pattern, and I didn't, and that's my fault. We were able to pull 2 fish out and get a little bit of money. I was able to spend some time with my mom on the boat, which is awesome. That was our first tournament together. We had a blast. Other than the live well stuff, she had to kind of like talk me down a little bit because I was getting angry. I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty upset. But yeah, next tournament's Taylorsville. So hopefully we'll pull a top 3 out of that. I'd like to get first place on the next one. So I'm gonna treat every tournament with the utmost preparation, I guess. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but this year, my goals from last year, with everything, like I said, last year I didn't fish the tournaments like I should have. I didn't prepare myself like I should have last year. This year, I'm going to change that. And I was upset with myself because the first tournament of the first year had all this time, and I didn't prepare myself. I waited till last minute on some stuff. Like I said, I mean, I was possibly going to be buying that new boat, and yesterday on the water, I guess this boat was kind of paying me back for that. And I don't know if it was because it was mad I was going to get rid of it or what, but man, it was frustrating. So yeah, this year is going to be different. I'm going to prepare myself a lot more for these tournaments. I'm going to put more into it before I go. I'm not just going to go show up and fish. Some people can do that and have all the success in the world, and hey, amen to those guys and girls, but I got goals, stuff I want to do. There's things I want to do next year for sure. If I come to that point, if this year turns out like I want it to, and next year is in the books for me to fish the BFLs, I want to fish them. If I don't feel like I'm mentally and physically ready for it, I'm not going to fish them. I'm going to continue to do this. And I know a lot of people say, well, man, if you don't ever go out and try, you'll never know. But, I got stuff in the books that I want to do. I got goals. I've got stuff I need to do in order to do that and do it freely. The BFLs are not that expensive to fish. By no means, but it is still a lot more money than I'm paying for these weekend tournaments. And, I don't look at it as just, when it comes to that point, I don't look at it, even these little tournaments, I don't look at these tournaments as like, oh, just something to do. I ultimately want to win, like anybody. I mean, who doesn't want to go out and fish competitively and win? I also enjoy fishing, but, when these tournaments, it's serious business. So the BFLs are serious business, and it's because it's serious money. And I think that BFL is the next step to fishing as a pro, and that's the next step you need to do. You need to fish the BFLs, you need to fish the Costas when you and then you qualify to fish the FLW. That's how it goes. And I want to do it the right way. I want to be mentally prepared. I know there's stuff that's going to be thrown at me that is going to, take me off track, but I'm not physically and mentally ready to fish that league yet. I feel like I'm getting there, but it's going to come. So yes. Sorry I didn't record any of the tournament. I promised you guys I was going to show you and let y'all introduce y'all to Josh and Wayne and everybody, and it's going to happen. It just yesterday wasn't in the books. That's my fault. It's life. I mean, stuff happens, and videoing was the last thing on my mind with everything that went down. So I do appreciate everybody subscribing. I do appreciate all the people watching my videos. If there's anything you'd like for me to do differently, or if you'd like me to talk about something or show you something or anything, if you get, like I said before in all the videos, you got something you can, comment and help me out with something. So yeah, I don't know how to do like an intro or an outro or whatever you call that when you get off a video. I know some people punch the screen, some people smack the screen, like my buddy Scott. I don't know, David Dudley, he does this thing right here where I don't know what you call that, but they all got pretty cool outros. I don't know what mine will be, so I'll figure it out eventually. But I'll see you guys and gals again. Hopefully my mount will come from my phone and I can start putting it on the windshield. One day a GoPro might be in my future. It ain't my future right now. Balling on the budget, dog. Balling on a budget. Well, holla at you.